I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I did it. That's really cool that there's a lot of people out here for the first time tonight. This is actually not my first time, obviously. I won the contest and such. But it's cool to see a lot of first-timers out. I'm just going to say this right off the bat. I'm straight. I don't know if it's obvious or not. Sorry. But, I came here Wednesday night trying to do my very straightforward, polite, very, politically correct, straight kid act. And then my buddy Ben shows up out of nowhere, and the first thing out of his mouth, as loud as anyone can hear, is, "Oh, hey, let me push your stool in for you." And I was like, "God damn it. You ruined everything for me." So I just turned 26 this year, and but it's not a really big deal for me because I'm struggling a lot. I can't tell whether or not I'm a hipster anymore. Like, it's very difficult for me. Because as some of you may be able to see, I have this ironic mustache, but I'm thinking of getting rid of it because nobody gets the joke. Trade it for a minivan. Best suggestion ever. No, I think I'm actually going to go and get a Brazilian wax. Right? Right, because it's creepy, like the mustache. I see where you're going with that. But I get that too. I get that you look like a child molester. So I'm like, alright, I gotta get rid of this thing. So, what? I'm getting the craziest suggestions. So I'm Brazilian wax it, whatever. I am half Brazilian though. And we just use the word Brazilian to describe anything, so the Brazilian wax for my mustache really wouldn't be what is commonly known as a Brazilian wax. Like, we just throw that word around willy-nilly. Like, if you wanted to say, "Oh, I have a lot of money," you could be like, "Dude, I got like $1 Brazilian." And then everyone would be like, "Oh, I see what you're doing there." I got a Brazilian apple pies. I got a Brazilian lame jokes with the word Brazilian in them. I can keep going. I'm speaking from experience because, like I said, I am half, Brazilian. And my mother, though, is American. And I was born in the States. So growing up, it's like I've been like an illegal immigrant who just happens to have civil rights. It's been very fortunate for me. And I'm speaking from experience with that as well, because it turns out I get into a lot of trouble with the cops every now and then. And the cops really don't need any sort of initiative to give you a hard time today. They can just be hanging out and just be like, "Oh, that Asian looks like a Mexican. I think I'm going to give him a hard time." Are there any music fans in here? Music fans? Anybody go to the Lady Gaga concert last week? Alright, nobody likes anybody who bloats, so don't rub it in. Watch yourself. Oh, okay, well that wouldn't be the one I was talking about. But thank you for your input, Miss Creepy Minivan. Lady. Oh my goodness! That's literally the first amount of money I've ever made telling jokes. So thank you. So I love music. I used to write for a music blog, but I got fired from it. Turns out you can get fired from a job where you get paid nothing to do nothing. I was not aware of this. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not going to other websites enough and just copying and pasting what's on that website and then putting it on your website. Okay, I guess we'll just part on good terms then." That's on my resume, whatever. It works out. But I can't really go to concerts anymore because something always ruins the experience for me. Everyone's on their phones. I think it's because everyone's on their phones these days. And if everyone's just taking pictures the whole time. Like, I have a smartphone, so I get it. But they have these apps on your phone now that have, like, lighters on them. So you can hold your fake lighter up at the show during your ballad. And I'm like, that's cool and everything, but it's not really going to light your joint at the Lil Wayne concert. You got to sort of think about that before you do that. Just saying. Right, but it wears off. Get high before you go to the concert, she says, but it wears off. Alright, you got everything covered, Miss. I saw Lady Gaga in Miami, and I have the child molester joke already ready Rudy. What's your name? What's your name? Nick. Nick. That sounds like your parents just gave up halfway through.
My mom was 17.
They were just like,
Half-brained.
we'll name her Nick? Put it down, that works. Half your name. That's cool. We'll just throw hands up all night. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up here. So I can't really do the concerts too much anymore. I really like festivals. Like, you know, I used to go to Renaissance fairs. I really like festivals. Music festivals are very fun for me. A lot of variety of music. I'm thinking, like, music festivals are so good. Like, rednecks should go to music festivals and expose themselves to all the cool indie and alternative music out there. I was like, could you imagine a world where that happened? You know, you have your Southern Bells that, you know, come back and go, oh my God, y'all! Oh my God! We went out to Coachella and we saw this one lady from England or something called Lyra. Oh my God, it totally changed our lives. Bob doesn't even watch Glenn Beck anymore, and we totally stopped voting against our own interests. Completely different people. Glenn Beck is still on television for the time being, and I don't know why. He's going to give it up and turn to comedy, which just makes me feel great. But it doesn't really bother anymore. He used to bother me, but I realize he's just crazy, because Glenn Beck is, in a sense, just Blue's Clues for crazy, old, religious people. You know, he's just on TV, talking to nobody, and he's always just like, follow me, America. There's some Mexicans that look like Asians we got in trouble. Alright, that's my time, guys. Give it up for Rudy and all your performers tonight.